Hello everyone. The title of this research is Design and Study of Fractal Shell based on dry leaf anatomy using Lindenmayer system algorithm. This idea came to my mind when I was sitting in the garden and observing the dry leaves. I wondered if this is the final form attained by the leaf in its entire life, which is found to be in equilibrium, very stable and stiff. My curious mind started to inquire the relationship between its fractal patterns and structural properties. This work at disposal focuses on the relationship between fractal dimension and the structural behavior of a leaf. It's not an attempt to imitate the exact geometry of a leaf, rather to generate a computational model. Later, its brief structural investigation was done. So these are the three major steps we followed to explore the research question. In the first step, the dimensions of the actual leaves are considered by marking critical points and measuring the length, width, and height of both the leaves. In the second step, the obtained geometry is assigned as limiting geometric ends, and by using Lindenmayer system algorithm, vanes like fractals are generated. And finally, the obtained model is analyzed by using finite element analysis. The analysis results for both leaves were compared for 2 iterations of both. Following are the 5 assumptions that were made and considered throughout the research process, and they are as follow. All the geometry is considered as linear, all the cross sections are uniform throughout, material used is homogeneous and isotropic, self-weight and live load of 3 kN per meter is considered as uniformly distributed member load. The supports are fixed and provided at the outer members resting on the grounds. So this is the first step here. Geometrical dimensions are calculated using box counting method. Dimensions obtained are approximated to the nearest integer. Measured dimensions were scaled up by the factor of 100 and kept for further exploration. Step 2. Aristotle Lindenmayer, a Hungarian biologist and botanist, introduced and developed the Lindenmayer system by observing the behavior of plant cells and the growth processes of plant development. Lindenmayer introduced the system, which is used to model the growth processes, the morphology of a variety of organisms, and to generate self-similar fractals. The L system takes 3 inputs. The first input is an axiom. It defines the initial condition from which the construction of geometry should start. Second input is mechanism. It is very important part of whole system. It shapes the axiom or initial condition according to its guided definition for geometric generation. Lastly, the production rule. It defines the number of geometric generations we needed as final output. So this is the pattern which L system follows. It can be understood by the example. This is a schematic output of a simple rule where E is replaced by EF and F is replaced by E, which results in such branching patterns. So after having limited geometric conditions and generating algorithm, now we can adopt them computationally. We got this computationally obtained result as we have assumed the geometry to be linear, so the all member linear rather than curves. In the future scope of this research, we can consider these members curved and analyze. So these are the fractal dimension of both the leaves for different iterations. Also, the table below showing material properties. We have considered steel throughout. These are the stresses in each member for both the leaves and their iterations obtained after performing finite element analysis. From this, we can conclude that our computationally generated model of dry leaf behave as with the increase in hoods of fractal dimension, the stresses increases, but total deflection decreases under considered loading conditions. So this is our outcome of our exploration. The optimality of the structure due to its geometrical configuration can be of a great importance for long span structure and shell structures. This is Aman from India, and I am about to complete my master's in computer-aided structural design in month of August 2021, and my research interest lies in exploring the adaptive generation mechanism between genetic coded materials and structural forms derived from fractals, and also inquiring about their ability to respond under changing environmental conditions. These are the contact details. You can connect with me via Gmail or WhatsApp. And yes, I will humbly welcome any collaboration and opportunities. Thank you.